Jets receive a second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what freshest few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, if that team gathers, they say to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's not going to get you always come back and win a ball game. Let's face it, we saw a certain a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to win something like that. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible. This possession is an empty one.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going to look to throw. And throw is incomplete.
Another completion. Look at the scoreboard. We are this game. It comes to mind. They start getting the ball into their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They got to have points. The guys who put the ball in the end zone. They're the ones that need to take the
now the throw on 3rd down. Here comes the Rams punter now. That's a good one for his 5th kick of the night. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They were veterans over the Jets a week ago, and they are in the driver's seat right now as well. They'll start on the ground here. And they take it down, but not before here. 88 yards rushing for him. He's supposed to run closer to 1,000-yard campaign. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they're going to 5 yards at a time. If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it's going to set you in a number of directions here on 2nd. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
They got half of what he needed there. 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Peters. And that is incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his 2nd drop, indeed, not a good look. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Where they were on the field, kind of no man's land. Do you like the call?
I love the call. Almost had to go for it there, right? Because of what you just described. Too far for the field goal, too short for the punt. You might punt in the end zone and just give good field position anyway. Let's go for it. Plus, they were moving the ball. They had confidence that they could pick up this last bit of real estate.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the 49ers just continue to roll. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. That is caught, and he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously, a lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LA! A big play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see him back. Just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Peters. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 160 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Throwing on first down. Peters. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. His 25th touchdown. tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Niners extend their lead yet again. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. The extra point try now for Moody. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And the Rams now coming out on the field.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the 1st half.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Inside the 20. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Rams are able to at least get one score back. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep.
And this is going to be intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. There's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Again, he'll drop to throw. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Here is 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw again. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Off the play fake. Peters. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. It'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll set up a throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field, but not that any of the points would be needed. But, CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense,
but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to give them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Looking to throw. Peters. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Now they'll change things up. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams get a bit closer. And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Off the bootleg, Peters. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 177 yards on the ground for him now, as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. The partner under the lights and